Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is Reese, and today I'm really excited to share with you this Kyurem-White team that just left the lab, and it's really fun to use. And hopefully you guys enjoyed these battles that we're gonna have in this video, and you enjoyed the team. If you do, as usual, I would like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you like my content, and also leaving a like on the video helps me a ton. So yeah, let's begin. Kyurem-White is a very strong special attacker with unfortunately not a great speed tier, but it's still usable. So let's review Kyurem-White's stats real quick. It's a base 125 HP, 120 base attacks, we don't use that one, base 190 defense, 170 base special attack, 100 base special defense, and 95 speed. So 95 speed is not great. Like, it's usable, but it's not great. I would have loved to see this thing just being faster. Like, at least with Kyurem Black, because the physical attacker, you have Dragon Dance to increase that. We can technically also use Dragon Dance in this thing, but we are not physical attackers, we are special attackers, so using Dragon Dance feels like a waste of a slot, honestly. Instead, we're using this Choice Specs Kyurem-White set with Terra Ice for more damage, Blizzard, Fusion Flare, Freeze Ray, and Earth Power. This is perfect coverage. Ice, Fire, and Ground is just perfect coverage. You have Blizzard for like situations where you want to attack both. Blizzard is 70% accurate though, so it's not very accurate. But you have the snow on this team to guarantee you're always going to connect Blizzard during snow. We have Fusion Flare, which is Reshiram's signature move, and it's 100 base power, fire type attack. An ice type that can learn fire moves is amazing. You can hit steel types with it. We also have Freeze Ray, which is an amazing move in this format because of all these water types. Freeze Ray is an ice type move, 70 base power, that also hits super effectively water type Pokemon, which is amazing. And then finally we have Earth Power, because fire types technically can wall your ice and fire moves, so you have Earth Power to hit them. I'm talking to you, Incineroar. You're not gonna be safe in front of this Kyurem with the Choice Spec set, Turbo Blaze ignoring abilities from the opponent, and Terra Ice, Blizzard, Freeze Ray just do so much damage against neutral targets. It's just incredibly powerful. Remember, 170 base special attack is no joke. I'm using a very fast EV spread with Timid Nature. I wanted to outspeed Adamant Urshifu, Modest Landorus, Modest Chiyu, and also Kyogre, just in case. This thing hits Kyogre super effectively with Freeze Ray. We're using no Dragon move. I don't think you need Draco in this thing. Like, yeah, I mean, really powerful and whatnot, but this is more like, I prefer the coverage and just hit hard with your ice moves type of thing. So we have some bulk, but it's almost max special attack with Timid Nature. It's gonna be the star of the show. Hopefully this Kyurem is really powerful. I've been having so much fun testing this team. We're gonna be pairing this Kyurem with a couple of interesting supporters. First of all, we have Indeedee. Indeedee is a follow me user. We used it also on the Kyurem Black team. On that team we had Dragon Dance, obviously, which in combination with Follow Me is really nice. We don't have any setup move on this Kyurem. It's just a main attacker, but we do have Psychic Trend to block priority. We also have Follow Me, of course, to protect Kyurem from single target moves. It's a Psychic, Follow Me, Trick Room, Imprison set. Imprison, I honestly wanted to have Helping Hand just to increase our team's overall damage output, but I felt Trick Room teams were becoming a problem during my testing with this team on the ladder, so Imprison felt like a perfect way to shut them down with, you know, just leading Indeedee against teams that are hard Trick Room oriented and just click Imprison and attack with your partner. Felt like that was the best way to solve this issue. We have the Psychic Seed to increase your special defense upon switching when you set up your own psychic terrain with your ability. Terra Water to resist water moves in case we need to terastallize this thing in front of Urshifu, in front of Kyogre. And yeah, it's a very physically defensive indeed, but with the Psychic Seed boost, it's also very bulky in the special side, which can be really helpful into Miraidon teams, for example. And then we have Choice Scarf, Water Urshifu, Certain Strikes, Close Combat, U-turn, and Taunt. Taunt is the main situational move. It's not something you're going to click very often, but it's there in case you need to taunt an Amoonguss, in case you need to taunt a Trick Room setter, in case you don't lead with Indeedee or something like that. It's just a very situational move that can be really useful in some cases and just useless in other, but it's better to have it than not. So Certain Strikes to the water, really self-explanatory, is really important in this team because we need some fast offense, and also this team is quite weak to steel types. like Samosenta, like Sashian is also quite weak to Cornerstone Ogerpon. So Scarf Urshifu with Terra Water is just really powerful against those things, hitting them for neutral damage. But because of how powerful this Pokemon hits, and with the Terra Water boost, it's just gonna be usually a lot of damage into those things. So Scarf Urshifu giving the team some consistency, some fast offense. And then we have another Follow Me user, but unlike the previous team where we used more physically defensive Ogerpon, we're using a Adamant Ogerpon this time around with more offense, but also a lot of bulk. Is EV to survive Surgeon Strikes from Terra Water Urshifu. And also we have this moveset with Ivy Kocho, Follow Me, Wood Hammer, Spiky Shield. I was testing also Focus Energy, but I felt the grass coverage is really important in this team because of all the Terra Waters and all the Urshifus that you really need to hit with Ogerpon. You don't want to be walled by Urshifu or like Terra Water Pokemon, so Wood Hammer is mandatory. It's a fast Ogerpon, but also like decently bulky. And then we finally have our two fairy types of the team. We have Whimsicott first, our Tailwind setter with Moonblast, Tailwind, Light Screen, Encore. Cover Cloaks, you're immune to secondary effects. You cannot flinch by Fake Out or like get your stat drops by Icy Wind, for example, or Snarl, which is very nice. And then we have Terra Dark in case you need to resist Acid Barrage from Star Rider or just be immune to Prankster, Taunt, Prankster, Encore. And obviously Light Screen and Encore are really useful moves to have on a team like this. You set up Tailwind for Kyurem, you have Light Screen to increase its longevity, and also obviously it's a fairy type which synergizes as well with dragon types. You hit all their dragons with Moonblast, and it's very nice against things like Raging Bull, for example. Against Miraidon is also really nice. And then finally we have Ninetales, a Alolan Ninetales with the main goal of setting up the snow for Kyurem in this team. It's a Focus Sash set with Icy Wind, Moonblast, Aurora Veil, Helping Hand. It's a bulky Ninetales, max speed, it doesn't have any special attack. I wanted to have as much bulk as possible to survive things even when my Focus Sash is not necessarily active or is not going to matter. And Terra Normal, just in case you need to Terrasilize in front of Calyrex Shadow Rider, having the immunity is nice. You can Terra in front of it if it's locked, for example, into Astral Barrage. You can Terra Icy Wind, and then you have like a Witch outspeed with your partners. The Kyurem is EV to outspeed Shadow Rider after an Icy Wind drop, by the way. That's why you need to go Timid in order to do that. So I think that can be really useful. Terra Normal is also like decent into other things that you want to get rid of your own weaknesses, but it's especially for that interaction against Shadow Rider, Calyrex. And then Helping Hand Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil is a move that only works during snow. And this Ninetales sets up the snow with the snow wardness. So you can use Aurora Veil. It's like Reflect and Light Screen. You can decrease the power of damage to your team, which is really nice to help overall the team's longevity. And yeah, it's a very nice team and it's very fun to use. So I hope you guys enjoy it. You have the rental code in the right side of your screen as usual. And let's jump into the battles. Hopefully we can have some fun matches where we can showcase how strong this Kyurem-White set can be. And we have our first opponent. We're playing against Miraidon, no other than the world champion team, but with the small difference that I'm actually seeing at the bottom of your screen. We're playing against Miraidon with Dragonite, Miraidon with Whimsicott, with Ogerpon Heartflame, with Urshifu, with Iron Hands, and with Dragonite. No Farigiraf in this team. Interesting to see a Dragonite here, honestly, but those are good news for my Kyurem because I can just spam Blizzard against you. Of course, if I can set up the Kyurem properly. And also no Trick Room in this team, which makes it a little bit, let's say, easier to predict what the opponent might want to do. It's not easy necessarily. This team is actually difficult, but let's see. I want to go Kyurem. I can go Kyurem Ninetales with Indeedee and Urshifu, or like Whimsicott. I can try going for Trick Room, honestly. I can just lead with Kyurem Indeedee and just like click Terra first, right? Trick Room. Should I go with Urshifu up front or in the back? Should I bring my own Whimsicott? A couple of questions. I believe I'm going to actually bring Urshifu as the last one in case I need something fast. But let's see. Usually when opponents, at least during practice, when they see this team, they try to lead with Overpoint is what has happened for the most part against me. But Kyurem is bulky enough to survive a Terra Ivy Kocho if I set up the snow. So let's see. There it is. Overpoint with Whimsicott. So Ogre is faster than Kyurem. So it's a max speed Ogre probably. It could double me. That's the weird part here. Could switch into Urshifu. I'm gonna switch into Indeedee and I'm gonna try to click Aurora Veil. Let's see. I could also just Icy Wind, so I don't expect them to double necessarily, but like maybe they do. I could Icy Wind and like outspeed the Ogerpon. I'm not gonna outspeed the Whimsicott, of course, because Whimsicott is faster than Ninetales. But I'm expecting a Tailwind and Terra Ogerpon Ibicodgel maybe, or just Spiky Shield. Okay. Spiky Shield Tailwind. Maybe he wanted to scout what my Kyurem was gonna lock into. Maybe his specs in the spec set. So now I am behind Aurora Veil, and I don't want to tear the Indeedee necessarily, but there is a chance this Ogerpon crits me through Aurora Veil. So if I want to be fully like safe, let's say, I would probably need to Terra, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna switch into my boy Kyurem-White. Ogerpon is actually switching out. Interesting. Into Miraidon. You're trying to Encore my Ninetales probably, but no. That's not what's gonna happen here. If you're trying to Anchor me into Aurora Veil, no, my friend. You are not gonna get it. Yep, there's the Encore. There is the Encore, and we set up Trick Room. Nice. So now they could Anchor my Indeedee, of course. I'm gonna follow me just to avoid the Encore and just stare at Blizzard, I believe. We have Kyurem-White in Snow behind Aurora Veil and in Trick Room to underspeed this team because they decided to go for Tailwind. So Indeedee put in work, and now it's finally time for you guys to see this power here. My opponent has to Terrasilize. They're forced to Terrasilize the Miraidon, otherwise it's going to be a pretty easy knockout. But depending on the Miraidon set, oh, I was going to say Terra Fairy. It's Terra Electric. Haven't seen that in a while. Go for Follow Me just to ensure, of course, there's no Encore. They are trying to Anchor me into Trick Room. No. And let's see if the Whimsicott is actually Focus Sash or not, because it could be Cover Cloak, but I've seen a lot of Whimsicotts in this teams now going Focus Sash. It is Focus Sash, and it did 90% to Miraidon, non-Dragon type. This is just... and we get the freeze. This is just unbelievable. Wow. Oh, I throw it out immediately, but yeah. Dazzling Gleam. It did no damage, and it just went down to its own Life Orb. Okay, no Life Orb KO. So now I'm gonna switch out into Urshifu. Should I stay in with Indeedee? I'm anchoring to... what is the last one? I have 3 turns of Trick Room, so I guess we can just spam Follow Me here. Yeah, just Blizzard. It's gonna protect. I'm gonna get rid of the Whimsicott. Yeah, because the idea was like switching out Indeedee so I can have Psychic Terrain in the back to like reset it. But technically, like Iron Hands could be in the back. I would expect Iron Hands, honestly, to be brought here. Maybe it's also Urshifu. Tailwind Peter out. We still have 2 turns of Trick Room. What's your last one? Shouldn't bring the Overpoint here. I know your Overpoint is faster because your ability activated first. So I don't think you should bring Overpoint. I don't think you should bring Overpoint. But I'll take it. Just Blizzard, follow me. Tailwind ended, but I'm still the slowest thing here out of the 2 attackers from my opponent, so you're just chilling here. Spiky Shield makes sense, makes sense. They're just giving up the powerful Miraidon. I wonder if this would KO Overpoint. I think it should. I mean, not this turn, but this should definitely KO Overpawn. Like, definitely. Snow stopped, and Aurora Veil wore off. I can reset this Snow. It's no problem. And it's Urshifu. Last turn of Encore, last turn of Trick Room. I think I just follow me and like go for Blind Blizzard here. I can also just follow me and switch into Ninetales. And the next turn I go for like Icy Wind. But honestly, I prefer to just go for follow me. Yeah, Blind Blizzard is fine. It's fine because I still have the Indeedee like pretty healthy. Shouldn't go down to 1 hit. Iron Head. What?
What are you doing?
And obviously we double miss. That was suspected. Iron Head Urshifu? That did quite a bit of damage to Indeedee considering it's not staff, so I wonder if this thing is banded. I went for a Blind Blizzard and I double missed, but that's fine. Like, if I just connected one, the game was immediately over. The game is honestly over, I think. I outspeed the Urshifu, not the Ogre Pawn. I'm gonna Icy Wind and Ogre could be max speed and faster than me. I'm gonna Icy Wind and switch into Urshifu. I think that's the safest play because I'm assuming Ninetales is faster, but it's not confirmed. The Ogre could be faster than Ninetales. So I'd rather just not risk it. I was faster, so I got Jill into what was the Kyurem. It's not my Urshifu. Iron Head into Ninetales. I'm Focus Ash. I don't mind this. And I'm just going to Helping Hand. Close combat here, I believe. Certain Strike's probably fine. So he's definitely locked into Iron Head. Yeah, this is just too much damage. It's probably going to KO the Ninetales now with Iron Head, but that's fine because we get to bring back the Kyurem, and now we're going to lock into Freeze Ray. We don't have to lock into Blizzard anymore. Yeah, I actually went for Iron Head into the Urshifu. Like, I don't get it, bro. Moonblast into Certain Strikes, and that's GG. Certain Strikes should do around 30%, 35-ish. Yeah. And then our no special attack Ninetales should still KO this Urshifu. It's like a stab. Yeah. GG, Kyurem put in work in this first game of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Kyurem beat a Miraidon. I think I have heard that in the past. It was Black Kyurem back then. Now we have White Kyurem. So hard times for you, Miraidon. GG to our opponent. Let's jump into the next one. And we continue with another opponent. Oh wow, what is this? Calyrex, Shadow, Indeedee, Registeel, Sableye, Smeargle, Whimsicott. What is this? Where's your damage, bro? You have literally 2 attackers and 4 supporters. What is this? Why do you have double Prankster? I have a lot of questions. Double Prankster, double Follow Me. I don't know, bro. This feels like specs on Shadow Rider, honestly. A little bit of worry of this Smeargle. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if that thing is like Choice Specs Terraghost, Kyurem's definitely going down. Unless I light screen up. Indeedee in the back with Urshifu, right? Is this the best lineup? I'm not sure. I would love to also bring Ninetales for like snow support, but I think I have to bring Indeedee and Urshifu for damage. Like Indeedee to block the Sableye shenanigans. You never know. So, Astral Mirage, Choice Specs, Terraghost. If I like screen, shouldn't KO me. Oh, they could Helping Hand though. I guess. Whimsicott Calyrex, I don't have a good feeling about this. I think I have to Terra here. Freeze the Calyrex and click Light Screen. Yeah. They're gonna Terra, so they're probably Terraghost, which is what I'm expecting. This First Rise should never KO. Terrastella, Shadow Rider? Why do you have Terrastella? Just a one-time boost to your Astral Mirage, but you can have multiple Terraghost. I don't really get it, but hopefully I survive this hit. I don't like this. Yeah, they're going for Tailwind, so we get the light screen off. Astral Mirage. They should probably KO Whimsicott. No, actually. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And we get the freeze. Are you kidding me? Wow. Why can I stay, bro? Just freeze right there and switch into Indeedee. Wow. This Kyurem is no joke. I still don't get it. Like, why would you get Stellar Boost? I guess, like, for Expanding Force, given that they have Indeedee on their team. So, this is a free Indeedee switch in, but a little bit worried if this Shadow Rider has Expanding Force. Oh! King's Rock, just to flinch me. Okay. I think I'm just gonna bring Whimsicott and click Trick Room. I don't wanna just risk this Calyrex goes out and then just goes for Expanding Force and KOs to Kyurem. I'd rather just sack Whimsicott if anything, so I can bring back Kyurem. Unfortunately, no Blizzard spam this time because I didn't bring Ninetales, so I don't want to really like lock into Blizzard for blind Blizzards. No, when I just have the consistent freeze rate damage. But let's see. It's still frozen solid. I'm sorry. Moonblast. It doesn't KO the Whimsicott because of the light screen, but I would have loved to see it going down so I can bring back Kyurem. I'm gonna Moonblast into Shadow Rider and just Psychic into the Whimsicott. They switch out. Into what though? Into Smeargle. And he tries to protect. I'm sorry, but you're relying entirely on Shadow Rider for damage, so things like this can happen. Crits, freezes, paralysis, random stuff. I'm sorry, bro. It was not intentional. Like, I wish it didn't happen. Speed rose sharply, which is usually a bad thing, but because we're in Trick Room, like, I don't mind that. But I'm really wondering, how do you really get damaged now? Okay, with Registeel, I suppose. How many light screen turns? We have one. So let's just Moonblast Smeargle and like Psychic Registeel. The battles cancel. Yeah, you have no damage. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sorry, but that's the power of Kyurem. I just wanted to set up the light screen and then go for Trick Room and just spam my attacks, but the game said, hey, we're gonna give you a freeze into your opponent, so I guess, you know, we take those. So GG, let's jump into the next one. And we have another opponent, another Calyrex Shadow Rider. This time though, why do you have triple normal types? Mousehold, Indeedee, and Hisuian Ursaluna, 3 normal types, okay. Cresselia and Kingambit. So I wonder, how do you play against Dark Urshifu? Like, I'm really not sure how you would play against Dark Urshifu. I don't have Dark Urshifu, but just wondering. This is a weird team. What kind of Mousehold this is? I kind of want to go Kyurem Urshifu. You could also go Ninetales, but Mousehold is faster if it's max speed offensive. And let's just bring in Indeedee. Yeah. Urshifu is a good lead in case I lead Kingambit. I can always just Terra Water Surge and strike something, or U-turn into Ninetales and go for Blizzards. I imagine they're going to lead with Shadow Rider, but let's see. Shadow Rider mouse hold. So I'm gonna U-turn here and click Terra Blizzard. Should I Terra? I might not Terra. Let's Terra. Let's Terra. I want to eliminate the mouse hold. Oh! They're switching out into Indeedee. Okay, I was not expecting that. Is this an offensive mouse hold then? This might be an offensive mouse hold. The mouse hold is terrestrializing into a normal type. Oh wow. He really is just attacking me. And obviously he's faster. Like bro, I could have just close combat you. Maybe he doesn't expect the Urshifu to be Scarf. You should always be respecting Scarf Urshifu, bro. U-turn for a lot of damage. Rocky Helmet. Now the question is, does Kyurem survive a Terra normal population bomb in snow? I really wish the answer is yes, but I'm not sure. I hope it's yes, like it's Terra normal. It feels like it's pretty likely, but they could crit me, so let's see. It is the moment of truth. It's the moment of truth. Population bomb, Terra normal into Kyurem. That's 20. If they crit once, we're done. I lost the count. Please tell me you survive. Please. Thank you. Wow. That's the power of Kyurem. That's like Terra normal population bomb. Terra normal. This guy is just hilarious. Wow. Thank you, Kyurem. Thank you very much. And now Shadow Rider of course has to come back, and what's the last one? Is it King Gambit? Ursaluna? What is it? It's King Gambit. So I wanted to go for Icy Wind, but I don't think I can afford to do that. I would get Defiant to this thing, but honestly, what if this thing has Trick Room? Go for Aurora Veil, but honestly I prefer just Icy Wind to ensure. Like I don't mind giving this thing the attack boost. I have Urshifu. I just need to speed drop on the Calyrex. Now worst case scenario, the Calyrex is actually Cover Cloak, or even like worse, it goes for Trick Room. Alpha Barrage. Indeedee is immune. Get the Icy Wind drop. Hopefully. No Cover Cloak. King Gambit is gonna get the Defiant boost, which is not ideal, but oh my god, it is Cover Cloak.
Wow, this is awkward.
Are you serious? It is Cover Cloak Calyrex. I'm like, yeah, I don't mind the attack boost on King Gambit as long as I get the speed drop on Calyrex, but no, that's literally worst case scenario. I'm gonna close combat this thing and Trick Room because I couldn't get the speed drop on the Calyrex, so I have to go for Trick Room so my Kyurem outspeeds. Bye bye King Gambit. And bye bye Urshifu, I guess. Asavarage, yeah, Urshifu is definitely going down after the -1. But I have Kyurem. And I should be fine. Right? Right? That's why you have Trick Room in this team. That's why. Like, you can go for Tailwind, but sometimes you just don't bring Whimsicott. And sometimes you want to be faster, but other times you want to set up Trick Room because you are slower. So, it's just like the best that I could have done to, let's say, support Kyurem, adding Indeedee here. Now the question is, do I go for Blizzard? Technically, we have 2 turns of Snow, so my opponent could try to stall my Snow, and I could lose that way. So I think I'm just gonna go for Freeze Ray, and Psychic should just be enough. Yeah, the battle was cancelled. GG. Cover Cloak Calyrex with Terra Normal Offensive Population Build Mousehold. That is wild, but we had some fun in this game, so GG to our opponent. Let's jump into the next one. And we have another opponent, and wow, another Shadow Rider Calyrex. Of course, with Indeedee, Iron Crown, Iron Valiant, Ogerpon Cornerstone, my worst nightmare for this team. Whimsicott and Shadow Rider Calyrex. Now, obviously, Ogerpon Cornerstone is a nightmare for this team. It can hit almost everything for super effective. Kyurem, Ninetales, Heartflame, Urshifu. And it's bad. It's bad, it's annoying, I don't like it. And they also have Tailwind and Trick Room. You have Size Spam with Iron Crown and Calyrex. Do I go for Trick Room? I could honestly lead in the Urshifu, Kyurem with Ninetales or Heartflame even. Let's go with Heartflame. Let's go with Heartflame. I think Ninetales like doesn't really provide much, other than of course enabling Kyurem's Blizzard or Blizzard spam and giving Kyurem a defense boost at least. Well, technically that defense boost could be very useful against Cornerstone, but didn't choose to bring it. So let's see. Indeedee Iron Crown. I don't necessarily like this. Is it speed boost? It is special attack boost. Okay. If it's special attack boost, I don't know how fast you are. Are you slow? I want to click in person. They cannot go for follow me. And go for Surge Strikes. Yeah, they're gonna follow me, but I'm gonna imprison so they cannot click either Trick Room or follow me the next turn. And we're gonna get some damage. We're gonna lose Urshifu. Yeah, presumably is Rocky Helmet. I knew it. I'm a little bit worried about the speed interaction with this Iron Crown. It could just be max speed but gets the special attack boost, or it could be slow and bulky. So I could be setting up Trick Room and just like hitting myself on the foot. This is quite tricky though. I'm gonna assume I'm slower. I feel like I have to. I honestly feel like I have to. I'm gonna Trick Room Protect, or Spiky Shield rather. This indeed cannot click Follow Me, cannot click Trick Room, cannot click Psychic if it has Psychic, but I guess it might have like Dazzling Gleam here. But it could still click Helping Hand if they have Helping Hand. What kind of Terra do you have though? No Terra on the crown. Just Expanding Force. Okay. And Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. This is tricky. Definitely. I'm gonna Psychic the crown for no damage, and Terra Ivy Cudgel the crown for a lot of damage, but I'm assuming the crown is gonna Terra. Terra into what though? If it's Terra ground, it should be fine. If it's Terra water, we are in trouble. And who is slower? Like, that's a question I have. Are you faster? Are you slower? Did I go for the right move by going for Trick Room? Did I mess up? I don't know. This is a mystery. Body aspect, getting the +1 on attack, so we can do massive damage to anything. And they are not Terastallizing, so are you just slower? Oh man, I have this bad feeling. I did nothing. And they are slower. They are slower. They are literally slower. But Ogrepon survives. Okay. That was weird. Like, I told you guys, like, I don't know who is lower here. They could be like max speed but get special attack boost. They could be bulky and slow. I don't know, but we still somehow managed to survive. This is a tricky one because they might just protect Calyrex so they can eliminate Indeedee, and then their Indeedee can click Follow Me next turn. But I have to read here. I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel Indeedee. If they don't protect Calyrex, like, we're done. But honestly, like, I don't know if maybe they don't have protect and they're just choice specs. But Indeedee cannot click Follow Me here. Like, literally, you're in front of a +1 attack Ogrepon in Trick Room. You cannot click Follow Me. You cannot reverse Trick Room. It makes sense. The post in Indeedee is like literally like 2% health. Might just protect, but if they don't, like, we just lose. 50-50. There's the protect, yeah. Dazzling Gleam. Ogrepon does not go down. We eliminate this Indeedee, right? We should, yeah, we should. Oh yeah, it was not even full health, I forgot. Now Kyurem is in the house. What's the last one? Is it Ogrepon? It is Valiant. 2 turns of Trick Room. I could just go for Freeze Dry. But I don't know if the Calyrex is Focus Sash, though. I'm gonna double the Calyrex, actually. If they are Focus Sash, I'd rather just double into it. If they are not, they should go down to this anyways. And then first right gets redirected into the Iron Valiant. Unless they go for the double protect and they get it. But thankfully, it didn't happen. I double into it knowing that this is a risk. But it was just in case the Sash was there. And then this is Choice Specs first right, but it's not their Ice, so it shouldn't KO this Valiant. Should do a lot though. There is the Sash. Of course, there is the Sash. Spirit Break here. Yeah, getting rid of the Ogre Pawn. That was a crazy game. Like honestly, the Iron Crown like speed interaction is so weird and annoying. Like you don't know if you're faster, if you can set up Trick Room or not. It was super annoying. But we won. I had to make the call that turn the Calyrex would protect. And this is the last turn of Trick Room, I believe. Yeah. So we just click Freeze Dry and Psychic. And GG. The battle was cancelled. GG to our opponent. We managed to beat yet another Shadow Rider Calyrex with a very strange composition, but that was a great game. GG to them, and let's jump into the next one. And we continue with another opponent. This is a Miraidon team with Volcarona and Screens. Urshifu, Iron Bundle, and Iron Hands. So Iron Bundle and Urshifu. I guess it's Urshifu Water, but could also be Urshifu Dark. Volcarona can be quite annoying. Not gonna lie, but I believe we can go Ninetales and then like Indeedee, Urshifu, or Ogre Pawn. Maybe Ogre Pawn. Maybe Ogre Pawn because it offers also redirection. I mean, it's a great offensive Pokemon against Volcarona for sure. But it can also help against, you know, redirecting like attacks off from Miraidon, for example, if I need to. Let's see. Interesting matchup for sure. This is a more like bulky Miraidon team with screen support. There's a bundle also in there, so I don't know. Iron Hands Urshifu. Kyurem Ninetales. So what kind of Urshifu is this? What kind of Urshifu is this? This is not a great lead for me. First right here and just Aurora Veil. I don't think you're gonna fake out. Having Indeedee is gonna fake out. He's just does not care. Are you Sash? Nope. No Sash. So GG. Like there are lots of reasons to not click fake out there. Like having Indeedee, Ninetales typically have Anchor. I had Anchor and I changed that for the Helping Hand. Now you have Miraidon here. I think I want to switch out into Indeedee now and click Aurora Veil, hopefully. Let's see. Urshifu just went down immediately. That's the power of First Right, by the way. But I'm a little bit worried about this Iron Hands. So let's see. They might just go for Heavy Slam, kill my Ninetales. No switch out though. I wish I had Encore, honestly. For situations like this, they're gonna Terra. I imagine this is a Miraidon. Yup. Into a Fairy Terra. Are you going for Dazzling Gleam, Draco Meteor, Electro Drift, Bolt Switch, something? I guess you wouldn't go for Bolt Switch. Yeah, it's just Dazzling Gleam. That doesn't do that much damage at all. Doesn't feel like Specs Miraidon to me. Could be wrong. Yeah, Heavy Slam. So I'm gonna follow me and I'm gonna tear up Blizzard. Everything here. That honestly does not feel like Specs Miraidon. Oh, they're switching. Into Iron Bundle, okay. I guess that's fair. You're bringing your 4 times resist to ice. Makes total sense to me. Iron Bundle being water and ice. 4 times resist my ice moves. Makes total sense. I wonder how much damage this would do. You're gonna see in a moment. Terra Ice Blizzard, choice specs. That did 60% to Iron Hands. Literally 60%. And Iron Bundle took less than 40%. Than 50%. That feels like a very bulky Iron Bundle actually. Or am I just wrong? Might have been a damage roll, probably. Let's just get rid of Iron Hands. Let's see. First right into Ndidi. No damage. Ndidi with Psychic Seed and... Oh my, that is just a double KO. Oh, I just clicked too fast my buttons. My opponent just cannot handle the frustration. I'm sorry, bro. I know. You didn't want to lose to this Kyurem spamming Blizzard. Well, better luck next time. GG to our opponent, I guess. GG. Let's jump into the next battle. And we continue with more battles. We're playing against Registeel with Iron Valiant. What is this? Ernesto with a Calyrex Ice Rider. Registeel Entei, Farigiraf, Iron Valiant and DD Male. You have Psychic Terrain and Farigiraf. Maybe that Farigiraf has Expanding Force then, right? Well, I'm gonna lead in DD for sure. The Iron Valiant could have coaching for the Calyrex, that's the thing. And White Guard. And White Guard. Maybe I could just go Ninetales and like spam Blizzard. The Iron Valiant is a problem, honestly. Let's just go Kyurem and DD. With Ninetales and let's go with Urshifu. This is like a weird team, honestly. I don't really understand what's going on here. Why do you have Farigiraf and DD Male? Why do you have Registeel? Lots of questions, but I think Urshifu is just like safe. There's no resistance to Surging Strikes. And Ndidi with Iron Valiant. Ndidi is faster than my thing. I don't like this. I honestly don't like this. a Psychic here and switch into Ninetales. Like, I could click Imprison, but there's no offensive presence just yet, so... Unless this thing has, like, Destiny Bond or something.
Are you nuts?
Oh no. I really just said that. This guy literally led with Iron Valiant just to click Destiny Bond. Okay. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here, but it's definitely not looking great. Oh, we're gonna Terra for sure and click Blizzard with Aurora Veil. Let's see, Kyurem. Is this indeed a Scarf? Because if it's not a Scarf, I can get Aurora Veil off. If it's Scarf, I won't get it. Could be Sash, I guess. Let's see. Higher Exponent for Protect. Okay, it's not Scarf, but it's faster than Kyurem. And it's going for Trick Room. I know, your ability activated first. So you're faster and you're Sash, okay. You are going for Trick Room. Well, I'm gonna Terra Blizzard and Helping Hand. I have a Kyurem behind Snow with Aurora Veil up. How much damage are you doing? Like, unless you have close combat. Stomping Tantrum, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's not doing any damage at all. This is Helping Hand Choice Specs Terra Blizzard into a Calyrex. It did 50%, guys. What? It did 50%. Okay, Registeel was the last one. I'm gonna Blizzard Helping Hand again. Like, honestly. This should, I guess, do around 30% to Registeel. 35-ish. Hit 50% to Calyrex. Wow. Stop being Tantrum, Calyrex. Why not High Horsepower? I guess he just doesn't like missing. Helping Hand once again into my Kyurem. Heavy Slam. Okay. Well, technically you eliminated the Ninetales, yes, but Seed Bomb? Wow, it had Seed Bomb Calyrex. How much is this doing to your Registeel? 40% to Registeel, wow. And now the question is, what kind of Terra do you have? Because it might just be Terra Water, right? 2 turns of Trick Room, last turn of Snow. So this is my last, like, consistent Blizzard. And I'm just gonna close combat you. There's a Terra. Into what though? Into Fairy, into Water. Oh. Into Fighting. You want to get stronger body presses? Yeah, bro, but like, I have Snow and Auroraville. You're doing 30% to me. And Kyurem just cleaning the game, spamming Blizzard into everything. Even into resistances, doing like 50% to Calyrex Ice Rider. That's just nuts. That is nuts. This Pokemon is just crazy. GG to Ernesto, GG to our opponent. That was a really fun battle, honestly. At first, I wasn't sure what to expect from this team. Had a lot of interesting and like weird components at the same time, but ended up being a really fun match. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. Let's continue with another opponent. And we continue with another Calyrex Ice Rider. Today has been really interesting to face lots of Calyrex teams. Indeedee, Calyrex, Urshifu, Hatterene, Ursaluna, and Garganacl. That thing definitely has Wide Guard though. I have to keep that in mind. I think Indeedee with Ogerpon is a good lead. I hate everything. Alternatively, I can also go Indeedee Urshifu, but I don't want to go Urshifu because Indeedee could have Rocky Helmet, and going for Surgeon Strikes into Rocky Helmet Indeedee is not great. Kyurem in the back for sure, and I wonder if I bring Ninetales or Urshifu, and I think the answer is Urshifu. This team has two Pokemon that are weak to fighting, and nothing resists Surgeon Strikes other than potentially a Water Urshifu there, but it could also be Dark Urshifu from what it's worth, so yeah, I'm gonna lock Urshifu. If it's Dark Urshifu, of course that's another Pokemon that is weak to close combat. So I think Urshifu in the back can do things for an endgame maybe. And in the early game, we're gonna try to stop the Trick Room with our Imprison Indeedee. And Ogerpon can do massive damage to everything. Like literally there's no resistances in this team to fire other than the Urshifu if it's water. And if it's water, then it's weak to grass. So yeah, I think this is a good lineup. Let's see though. It's always tricky to figure out what kind of Urshifu the opponent is using. Like at first I would say is dark. It could also be water. But let's see. It's like a hard Trick Room team, right? So I imagine Dark Urshifu would like band Indeedee Calyrex. Okay, so this is more or less what I was expecting. Their Indeedee is shiny. Okay, so do they have Psychic Seed? No. Yeah, they're usually just Rocky Helmet, so that's why I didn't want to lead with Urshifu. So we're gonna click Imprison, and we're gonna Terra, I think, and just go for Ivy Cut Choke here. If they follow me Trick Room, like this is the perfect turn for us because they're not gonna do any damage and they're not gonna get the Trick Room, and we're gonna KO the Indeedee. Unless Indeedee is Focus Sash though. Let's see. Body Aspect, we get the +1 attack on this Ogerpon. Are you... Oh! He didn't even click follow me. Bro, I don't care. He's literally saying, I don't care. KO my Calyrex.
Is everything a joke to you?
I don't get it. What are you doing, friend? Okay. He just said, oh, I have a Ogerpon in front of me. I'm not gonna click follow me. I'm gonna click Trick Room with my Indeedee. Well, we have Imprison, so opponent obviously didn't expect that probably, but not clicking follow me there is wild. Or even Terrasalizing. I don't know if he forgot to Terrasalize maybe. Maybe he's Terra Grass for Amoonguss, but you have a Hatterene on your team which is immune to Spore, so I don't think you should be Terra Grass. I don't know. This was like a really weird turn 1. Like, I get it, you are maybe thinking that like Calyrex can get an attack off and Indeedee sets up Trick Room, but at least go for the Terra. It is Water Urshifu, so we're just gonna click follow me and Wood Hammer. this should probably be GG. Like, unless you have like a weird Terra on Urshifu. Indeed, it literally cannot click follow me, so I'm fine to just attack that slot. She didn't click follow me the turn prior. Yeah, the battle was cancelled. Turn 1, just forfeit. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, really, what are you doing? What were you expecting? I'm super curious. What were you expecting was gonna happen there? So yeah, GG. Let's jump into the next one. And we have our last opponent of the video. Oh no, this is a terrible matchup. Guys, I literally have Cornerstone Ogerpon, Zacian, Tinglu, and Urshifu in front of me, with Sableye on top of that. Zacian is not a great matchup for Kyurem. Like, I guess I have Fusion Flare, but I don't know. Cornerstone Ogerpon is also a nightmare. I think I have to go in the Kyurem in this game. I have to. Zacian is going to be a problem, but I guess if I bring Ogerpon Urshifu, it's still manageable. Let's see. Let's see. Kyurem, this is your game. We need you, Kyurem. I mean, honestly, I have ice moves like for everything other than Zacian. Freeze Rai, one-shot Cornerstone. Because we ignore Surdy, by the way, due to our ability Turbo Blaze. I think we also ignore Tinglu's Best of Ruin, but only against Tinglu's partner, not against Tinglu itself. I think I read somewhere about that interaction. But let's see. It's definitely not a great matchup by any means. But I'm gonna do my best. Let's see how our opponent's leading. It's leading with Tinglu and the Cornerstone. So I believe this is just Freeze Rai, follow me. I don't want a Blizzard. Just blind Blizzard here is very tempting, but nope. No. You didn't bring in Ninetales. Don't go for the blind Blizzard, please. Please. Vessel of Ruin. First right here and follow me. I need to eliminate that Ogerpon. And if you Terra, then you're not gonna get KO'd, but then like my Urshifu just comes and clicks Surge Strikes into you, so I guess they can Spiky Shield here. Oh, they are really gonna Terra. They are really gonna Terra, bro. The Tinglu, that's fine. Into Poison Terra, that's totally okay. I guess. Yeah, and a Spiky Shield. They know Ogerpon is like a huge problem for me, so they're trying to protect her as much as possible. What is Tinglu gonna do here? That's Bandit. That's literally Bandit Tinglu. I don't know what to say. Choice Band Tinglu. Urshifu, we need you. We need you, Urshifu. That's Zacian, right? Oh! Wait. What are you doing? Why are you bringing Urshifu when you saw that I used Freeze Rai? If this Terra Water Surgeon Strikes KOs the Ogerpon, Freeze Rai is gonna get redirected into the Urshifu. But are you bulky enough to survive this? If you're making this play, you might though. It's gonna be close. We need a high roll. That's the power of Urshifu. Bye-bye Ogerpon. Like, Scarf, Terra Water, Urshifu was so important in this team to get rid of this Ogerpons, because this Ogerpons are just a nightmare. And now, you are not a Freeze Rise switch in. Okay, fine, you have Sash. Fine, I get it. Oh my god. He got the freeze on the Urshifu. Sorry about that, bro. That's so funny. Urshifu's just literally stuck there, like this.
What can I do anything right?
How many rage quits today, guys? I mean, bro. What are you doing? Why do you bring the Urshifu in front of a Freeze Rise Kyurem? You just saw it. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Well, sometimes Pokemon is like this. Like, I cannot do anything. Like, I'm just using these moves for damage and it's 10% chance. Opponents apparently just cannot handle this. But to be fair, it's your fault for bringing Urshifu on a switch in. Like, your Tinglu literally wouldn't take much damage from a Freeze Rise if you're a poison type. So I would have just stayed there and maybe just go for a Lash Out into anything and just have a free switch into Urshifu. But my opponent decided to risk it, and then he couldn't handle the frustration and just rage quit again. So GG to them, and hopefully guys you enjoyed this video. Like, I really hope you enjoyed this team. It's been really fun to play, and hopefully you guys had a good time today. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. As usual, helps me a ton, and leaving a like on the video also. I would appreciate that a ton, guys. So let's finish it here. Let's continue in another video with more BGC battles and new teams with a new legendary. Let's see you in the next one. Bye bye. Cheers.